Today's Ask Me Anything goes out to John Mal, who says, I was wondering, when training a puppy, can more than one member of the family teach it with treats and feeding, or should it be done by one person? Great question. When training a dog in the beginning, all we're really doing is kind of socializing the dog and getting the dog to lure and shape behaviors and getting the dog used to learning and all that stuff. And any member of the family, and every member of the family, should really be involved in it. I think it's a great idea. I think it'll help the dog to learn. But when it comes down to solid obedience, getting the dog really polished with their commands, it's usually better that one person does it. And at that point, I really would recommend it not being a child, because children sometimes aren't the best role models or leaders for the dogs, because they're playing with the dogs too much, and the dogs will see them as pack mates, and then you can have a struggle going on there. But, and again, I know I'm going to get a bunch of videos from people saying, oh, my child trained my dog, and I think that's great. But I'm saying, for the most part, you should not have a child involved in that training. They can be involved in luring and shaping, getting the dog to follow them, and doing hand things like downs and sits and stuff like that. But when it comes down to solid obedience, it should be done by one person, and it should be reinforced, obviously, so that the dog understands. Once the dog knows the command, he has to follow the command when you ask him to do it. Got a question? Ask me anything. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Tons more videos where this came from.